What's going on, Quakes? How we feeling? Good? Good. Today's video is going to be about third wheeling and the relationship I have personally with it. And through me talking about it, hopefully you can get some inspiration from some of the advice and the lessons that I've learned throughout being a third wheel in different relationships. So with me in general, most of my friendships that I have come across have been with multiple people already knowing each other or being acquainted with each other. And then I'm added into it because they like my energy, they like my vibe, or they just are genuinely trying to get to know me. Cool, great, sensational. Once I get in it, it's often impressed upon me that now we're a unit. We're all letting each other know things. We're all putting each other a part of things. We're all checking in on each other. And it happens often sometimes for me. For a while, that cycle continues. Everybody doing their thing. Everybody sticking to, being friends. And then after a while, you'll notice that those pairs are very cool and comfortable just being them. And then they just like, oh, I guess you can like slide if you want to. Or, oh, we didn't think he was going to want to do this. Or, oh, we was just busy. And that is where I often find myself falling down, questioning myself, worried about what did I do wrong? What did I do to deserve being treated so expendable? Why? And yesterday I got some good ass advice of it's not your problem. It's not your responsibility and it's not your issue and it's not your fault for the way people are going to treat you and for the way people are going to do different things to you. If you're doing everything in your power to be a good person, to be trustworthy, to be responsible, to be kind and caring in the relationship, and you're still not being treated with that same respect, if not more, again, the advice that was given to me is saying that those people, it says more about them than it does you. And I'm really trying to grasp that, especially from being in a situation and being in the mindset most of my life where I'm always looking inward to see the problems instead of seeing like, hey, I did everything that I was possibly willing and able to do for the relationship and for us as a unit. And you're still choosing to either ignore, disrespect, invalidate, leave me out. You kind of get what I'm saying? It's like, I did all I've done. I have given no one any reason to like treat me the way they have. It's just they do. And I often ask myself like, oh, do I look like the type of person who is just begging for someone to come in my life and waste my time? No, I don't. It's just people are gonna do what they want to do when they want to do it. And it sucks, but that's just the way it is. And that's the conclusion with help that I've come to. Is that people are going to do what they want to do because they felt like doing it at that time. Not to say that those people cannot grow. It's just, it's really hard. I've come to the understanding and I've just come to the conclusion that it's just really hard for couples or pairs of people, friends, whatever, to see outside themselves. They're like, oh, as long as I got blah, 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 I'm cool. Forgetting that you and blah, blah, blah have added in different people. You and blah, blah, blah have been giving off vibes and the impression that it is a complete unit and that we are all a part of this together. We're a team. So when you and blah, blah, blah get to doing things separately, moving differently, moving silently, of course, the other person or the other people are going to feel a type of way. And I really, really, really don't like when I bring up my frustrations or my concerns about what's going on and I'm shot down. I'm invalidated. I'm told all types of excuses. And not to say everything is an excuse, because it's not. Everything People have lives. People have separate lives. Understand that completely because I have my own. But again, if you're going to give me the impression that it's something, you need to be that something and you need to be consistent in it because I'm consistent in it. And I guess that goes into play with, everyone's not going to be on that same level of maturity and consistency because of, life and the things that they've been through and the way they digest different lessons and different topics and different things. Yeah, whatever. Personally, I've come to the conclusion that I just need to be, I'm my best when I'm my best by my damn self. Like, to be honest. Not to say that I don't like being with other people or talking or having that communication with different people. It's just, I find that I'm more safe and I have more control over my energy, my time, and my efforts if I'm much more lenient to give out my time, attention, and energy to other people. I think it's just transforming me into someone that is just going to be very, very, very difficult for you to get anything from me because of all that I've been through. I'm not willing to go through this anymore. I'm not willing to waste my time with trying to connect to something or someone and then out of nowhere we acting different. And now everyone like, oh, we don't know what's going on. We don't, what you mean? We've been here. We've been chilling. Mute your goddamn self. I hate lies. I hate just beating around the bush. Tell me the damn truth. If you don't like me, say that. If you're tired, say that. You don't want to be bothered for this time to this time, say that. Give me the choice. Give me the option. But don't have me thinking that everything's cool and we're copacetic and all that. And we're not. I don't like underlying anything. I'm the type of person that wants you to tell me the brutal truth because I'm going to tell you the brutal truth. And when you're not giving that, you put me in a position where now I have to deal with all the thinking and all that extra stuff. But actually, I'm moving away from having to deal with all of that because I'm just going to let y'all have that. I see what you're doing. I've peeped it. I've analyzed it. I've analyzed what I've done in the situation. And I'm cool on it. After I've done all that, I've taken my lessons and I'm going to move differently. And I really don't want no questions on why I'm moving differently. Because if I'm going to get them, I'll just let you know the truth, what it is. And I don't want to hear no confusion. I don't know why you're not. Girl, boy, cat, dog, moose, bah. I can't. Yeah, I can't and I won't. Being a third wheel is not okay. Especially when that wheel is so essential. When you've been explained, when you've been told you're so essential to the group, and you're so essential to those individuals, in my mind, if someone is so essential to you, they're important to you, they mean a lot to you, you're going to do everything in your power to keep them around and keep them happy and keep the relationship right? Right. So when you're not, and then that person brings it up, like, hey, I'm noticing these things. And that's another thing. I don't like when I bring up something, and now everybody else want to bring up their problems too. That means y'all been sitting on it. I don't like that. Don't wait for me to get fed up for you to finally be like, oh, now I'm fed up too, because I'm glad you brought it up, because I definitely had some stuff to say, and I really didn't appreciate. Girl, back. That's a red flag. And I gotta go immediately. I don't like when they say, oh, I was reaching out to y'all. And then they be like, well, that was just one time. If you really cared, you were supposed to reach out like 12 different times. Then I would have really known. Girl! People know what they do. People know how they act. And if they don't, I'm willing to tell you. But even then, y'all not even willing to listen. Life is really something, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And this ride has been so bumperlicious, and I can't even, but I can, because I'm driving the boat. Yeah. What did that mean? I'm not really sure, but I felt good in saying it, so that's just what it is. I'm realizing that now in most of my relationships, I just have to do me first, focus on me first, listen to myself and have those check-ins daily, if need be, to be like, hey, how am I feeling in this relationship? How have things been going? Am I feeling it? Am I trusting it? Do I trust myself to be okay if things don't go my way? If things don't go how I believe they should go? If I am going to be vulnerable and explain like, hey, these things are going this way, am I going to be invalidated? And if I am going to be invalidated, how will I deal with it? If at the end of all my questioning, I'm like, I can't deal, I won't deal. If I can't deal with it, I won't deal with it. Because that's another thing. People are okay and just fine with making decisions about you. But when you make decisions for you and about you, about them, now they're pressed. Now they're upset. Now they can't believe. Yeah. Wow. It's too much. And the more you think about it, it can almost make you cry, make you so sad and down. And I've been there. But at the same time, I have no more tears to cry because it's just like, this is life, right? This is what I have been chosen. This is what I've been selected to go through. And I'm hanging on to that hope. And I feel it though. I feel like I've been going through everything that I've been going through so that I can be that much better, that much prepared for my sickening and stunning future. And I can't wait for that day. Because when it happens, I'm not letting it go. I'm not. And with that comes a new mood, comes a new vibe, comes new boundaries. Oh, I'm ready. Yeah. That's all I got for today. I'm going to go to the art studio, work on some art, get my life real quick. Homework for y'all today is to do something you want to do today. Whether that be singing to the top of your lungs, this new song that's been on your brain, going for a ride around the block, just to do it. Go to the park if you're feeling like it. I don't care how old you are. Everybody love the park. Don't play with it. Do something for you.